Sometimes maintaining your concentration can be pretty difficult. Imagine being at work and having someone heckle you endlessly or make strange bird sounds while you give a presentation. Athletes actually deal with this sort of stuff all the time, and we've got 10 classic examples of times even they couldn't keep it together when faced with distraction. Before you get distracted by this video, be sure to subscribe and feel free to leave a comment and give us a thumbs up. Unconventional. In 2013, Arizona's J.J. Putz was pitching against the New York Mets in the top of the 9th inning. While in the process of delivering a pitch, the stadium speakers emitted a sound which some say resembled a demented cow's moo. Distracted, Putz messed up the throw and spiked the ball into the ground. The sound was actually the opening riff to Motley Crue's Kickstart My Heart, but it was so startling that everyone was left looking rather dazed and confused. Groblar's legs. Penalty shootings in any sport are pretty nerve-wracking. The 1984 European Cup final shootout between Liverpool and Roma was no exception. 3-2 up, Liverpool goalkeeper Bruce Groblar took his position in goal to try and stop a key shot by Roma's Francesco Graziani. Right before the kick, Groblar started to wobble his legs, producing a rather strange-looking dance. The move must have worked because Graziani fired the ball over the net and Liverpool won. Party crasher. We are often concerned with athletes getting distracted during the game, not after it. However, following his 2012 US Open victory, golfer Webb Smith definitely lost his train of thought during an interview with Bob Costas. Well into the questions, a very intoxicated Andrew Dudley appeared on screen, making rather unusual bird noises. Officials raced in to remove the hilarious Birdman. As people were left pretty much speechless, Webb continued his interview soon after, but it was clear everyone's mind was no longer on the game of golf. Distraction from above. In November 1993, Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield squared off in the ring in a Las Vegas rematch of their earlier headline-making fight. Bowe had defeated Holyfield in the first meeting and was undefeated since. Yet in the 7th round of the '93 fight, the event was disrupted when James Miller came crashing down ringside in his paraglider. The legend of Fan Man was born, and it threw off the match so much that Bowe suffered a shocking defeat at the hands of Holyfield. No love. Even though it's frowned upon, one sport where fans do get in a bit of heckling is golf. Unsurprisingly, some of the players don't take too kindly to it. In 2004, Davis Love III was in the midst of a championship showdown with Tiger Woods. At one hole, a fan was heard yelling, "No love, no love." Clearly irate, Love confronted the crowd and demanded to know who was heckling. It didn't matter because his concentration was shot. In the end, Love lost the game and blamed it in part on the heckler. Lionel's laser. Laser pointers at sporting events is a big no-no that authorities are always on the lookout for. That didn't stop one fan from using theirs at the 2011 Copa del Rey final between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Around the 60th minute, Lionel Messi was preparing a free kick on goal wherein cameras caught a green laser on his face. The laser persisted and Messi's eventual kick harmlessly bounced off the wall of players 10 yards away. Did it distract him? Only Messi knows for sure. Angry John. John McEnroe is a legend of the tennis world. Yes, he's a very good player, but it's safe to say he's better known for losing his temper. In fact, in this instance, anything from a missed call to a poor serve was enough to distract McEnroe from the game at hand. This was best seen at the 1990 Australian Open. Despite being in the lead, the American's inability to control his temper disrupted everything so much that he was eventually booted from the match. Kung Fu fighting. French footballer Patrice Evra was recently so distracted by a fan that he didn't even make it to the opening kickoff. Evra was in warm-ups when heckling fans got his attention. Cameras caught the Marseille player standing over by the sidelines right as he delivered a kick to the head of one fan. The former Manchester United player's actions resulted in a lengthy ban and a termination of his contract with Marseille. Did not see that coming. In basketball, fans will do everything to try and get a player to miss their free throws. Heckling, waving objects around, you name it, and fans have likely tried it. In 2016, Stephen Thompson Jr. of Oregon State was preparing for 2 free throws against Arizona State when a strange distraction occurred. There behind the backboard, dressed only in a Speedo and several gold medals, was a dancing Michael Phelps. The Olympic legend proved too much for Thompson, who missed both his shots. Can you blame him? Eye on the ball. We think it's fair to say that athletes are some of the most attractive people around, yet even they can get distracted by other attractive people during competitions. Take Rafael Nadal, for example. Nadal is one of the most accomplished players ever, yet at the 2014 ATP World Tour 500 final in Rio de Janeiro, despite his best efforts, cameras caught Rafael getting a bit distracted by a very attractive ball girl. Despite this, the Spaniard was still able to win the match, which is pretty impressive. Well, which moment do you think would have distracted you the most? Tell us in the comments section. Until next time, be sure to give us thumbs up if you liked this video, and always remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.